to more about markets. Well, Sandeep Raina, who's the head of research at Nuvama Professional Clients Group, joins us now. Sandeep, always a pleasure to welcome you on NDTV Profit, and you've also kick-started the Emerging Ideas Atal Bharat Investor Conference from Nuvama. Coming from there, today lots happening in the market with rupee hitting record lows, unabated fall there. That's also dragging down markets which earlier touched their life highs. How are you seeing the market pulse shaping, and what is the chatter amongst the investors who are joining you at the conference?
Yeah, thank you. So I'll just talk about the conference for the term. What is the chatter and all? I think that is the most important thing. See, people are just looking for companies with 20-25% growth. There's a different set of market and the clients which we, deal with professional investors. They are very clear wherever the market, wherever the economy goes, and we know as India, we are growing. They're looking for companies, looking for sectors which are growing at 20-25% because eventually when the markets will be in their shape, in good shape, their market and these companies will start doing very well. Now, coming to the market, I think I'm not worried at all on the markets. Markets are in good shape. Why I'm telling you this is very simple. Look at the numbers that we have delivered in last quarter. They were reasonably good. In fact, it was surprising that we have done better than in most of the companies expected, like banking did well, small segment like water is doing well, transformers are doing like renewables are doing well. So there are multiple sectors which are doing reasonably well. Consumption has started doing very well after government's focus on consumption post the budget. Look at the auto sector, what kind of numbers they have delivered. So I am not worried on market. In fact, I'm very, very positive. But yes, impact of rupee, the trade, what will happen in US, this will impact and that will have smaller impact. But overall, if you look for 6 months, 12 months, I think I'm very, very positive. People should look for equities, look for those companies growing at 20-25% and then make money.
Right. So, Sandeep, that's a good thought. And considering now how things have changed in terms of what are the key highlights in terms of the factors that are on radar for most of the investors at the conference, what is it that they are watching out for future kickers and momentum in the market?
Okay. See, if we talk about the companies that we're getting next 2 days, we are focusing on mid caps, and that is our forte. We always focus on mid cap because my client is looking for those kind of companies. Now, companies in consumption, in retail, there's a lot of demand. In fact, in healthcare, in Ayurveda, we are getting a company which is again very interesting. So people are looking for that because they are talking about 30% growth. We are looking for companies which are into water management. Again, a lot of demand that side. In fact, a lot of people were saying, renewables is a gone story. We have got so many people looking for those companies in renewables and more so in renewables best, which is battery energy storage systems. So, the niche companies, the niche sectors, people are just looking for those. The broader sector, of course, are doing well, but the niche companies which will grow at 30%, 25%, people are very interested in those kind of companies. And also, if you look at those managements are also talking about 30% growth, 25% growth, because lot many of them are import substitutions. And then, of course, we need smaller value chains, which will do very well going forward. And that's why these companies are in a lot of demand.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us from your investor conference, Sandeep Raina, and sharing all the highlights of the market chatter amongst the investors. Thank you so much.